Harry with psychotic craving for public's attention to his solo appearance confusing royal fans. Prince Harry has been tipped to make a low-key solo appearance at his grandfather's memorial service later this month in a feat which would not divert attention from the occasion. Members of the royal family will gather for a service of thanksgiving for the late Duke of Edinburgh, on March 29. The service, which will honour the life of the Queen's beloved late husband, Prince Philip, will be held at Westminster Abbey. According to a royal commentator, Harry could be set to make a solo trip to Britain to pay tribute to the memory of the Duke of Edinburgh, despite his ongoing row over security with the Home Office. According to royal historian Seward, Harry could make a low-key presence at his grandfather's celebration of life. When asked if Harry will return to British territory for the event, Majesty magazine's editor-in-chief answered, "Of sure," before adding that Harry and Philip had a close relationship. Ms. Seward went on to claim that if Harry were to make a return to the UK, it would likely be without his wife and children in tow in order to not divert attention. She told Express.co.uk, "He loved his grandfather and without Meghan, he can be quite low-key and would not divert attention, and a memorial is a celebration of life, not a sad occasion." Prince Philip died on April 9 at Windsor Castle, and his funeral was held just over a week later at the adjoining St. George's Chapel. Prince Harry has only visited the UK twice since leaving his royal duties and coming to America, and neither time with his family. Last year, the Duke of Sussex returned to Britain to attend the funeral for the late Duke of Edinburgh. His grandfather's funeral was restricted to close family and friends due to COVID restrictions in place at the time. Just 30 guests attended the somber occasion. Due to social distancing measures in place at the time, the Queen famously was forced to sit alone at the Abbey while grieving her husband, whom she has famously referred to as her strength and stay. Following the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral, Harry is understood to have returned to Frogmore Cottage, the property he and wife Meghan were gifted by the Queen following their 2018 wedding. This was in line with COVID rules in force at the time, which stated that people travelling to the UK must isolate for 10 days. It is understood that he was allowed to attend the funeral on compassionate grounds, but the rules stated he must remain in isolation at all other times. As there are no current restrictions in place, Harry attending such an important event, particularly one which will honour his beloved grandfather, should be an easier feat. However, there is speculation that Harry's ongoing legal battle with the UK government over security measures may impact any potential visits to Britain. In January, a legal representative for the Duke of Sussex announced that he was challenging a decision by the Home Office not to allow his family police protection when he is on UK soil. Harry's counsel argued in the statement that he inherited a security risk at birth, for life, necessitating the necessity for such security measures. When the Sussexes were working royals, they were given taxpayer-funded police security, which they lost when they stepped down in March 2020. However, the Duke of Sussex reportedly brought his own private security team to the UK with him for Philip's funeral last year, a move he could undertake again later this month if making the trip for the service. According to the Telegraph, his security team are understood to have travelled with him on a British Airways flight from Los Angeles to London Heathrow. They are said to have been met at the airport by personal protection officers from Scotland Yard.